Hello everybody, welcome back to How to Music, and today we'll be telling you how to play our latest song, Depressed Soul, on guitar. So
this is going to be a long one, so prepare yourself.
Yeah, so first thing you're going to learn is the intro.
Yeah, so part 1, intro. So you start by sliding into the 11th fret G string like that.
Talk a bit louder.
So you slide into the 11th fret like I said, and then you do 10, 8 like that. So you're going up the blues scale. And then you do 10, 8, 10 on the D like that. So. And on that last 10 you play that a few times, doing it on the D and G like that. So you're doing a double stop if you know what that is. Then you do the 2 strings on the 8th fret. And then you do the same 2 strings but on the A string and D string instead, going 10, 9, 8 like that. So. And you play the 8th fret again. And then you do 3 times on the 10th fret like that. So. And then you do the exact same thing 2 strings down. And this is where all the instruments start coming in. Now, so guitar, still the lead bit, goes. And in case you're wondering what that is, which you probably are, it's 8th fret, G string. And then you bend up on the 10th fret. And you do a half bend, I suppose. Yeah, you do a half bend, not a full bend. And you play that 3 times. And then, after you do that entire bit, you go on to the 10th fret D and G as well. And then you repeat that entire thing again, but when you get to the 10th fret D string, you go like that. So you're just going from the 10 to the 8 on the D and G.
10 to 8 on D and G.
And then do 10, 9, 8.
10, 9, 8.
You don't need to repeat me, Isaac.
I just felt it was necessary. Okay, so now you're going to teach the main first, are you?
No, intro's not done.
Are you kidding me?
And then you do that same thing you did earlier, where it's 8, 10, 3 times. Like that, so. And then you do that same thing again. Like 8, 10, bend up on the G. Like that. And then you do 10th fret A string power chord. Play that a few times. And then you do 10, 12, 10 on the G, like that. And then you do a quick 10 on the A, and then down to an 8 on the A. And then you do 8, 10, 8 on the G, so.
Now for the verse, which you can now teach.
Well, hold on. And then you just do 8th fret, power chord, E string. And then you just go 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 10, like that.
And now for the verse?
Yeah.
At
And
5 minutes in. No.
and just saying, during the intro where the instruments comes in, it's just playing the verse in the background. So it's the bass.
Right, so why don't you teach them that? We'll leave timestamps in the description, probably.
Well, he will. Isaac will. I won't.
Yes, I will. Is my thumb in the camera? I have no idea.
No, it's not.
I will leave the timestamp. Okay, whatever. The timestamp said 5 minutes, so go and teach already.
Right, so. Which is just, it's a normal rock and roll pattern.
Yeah, I mean, blues is always gonna be the same pattern.
And in case you're wondering what that is, in case you don't know how to do that, it's 8th fret. It's 8th fret power chord E string. Play that twice, and then you do that chord, which is an 8th fret E with a 12th fret A, and you still keep that finger down. So. And then on the last time you go. You just do 13, 12 like that. And then you do the same thing, one string down. Then back up. And then there's where the pattern changes a tiny bit. You do 10th fret, power chord A string, and then you do the 14 or 15, 14, so, and then do that same thing 2 frets down. So that would sound like. And then on that last bit of the verse, you do a slide going like that, which is just 6th fret to 8th fret, like that. And you do that on every verse and transitioning into the chorus. And going into the solo, you do it another time, because on the last bit of the lyrics, I go. You do it twice on verses and 4 times for the guitar solo.
Alright, now on to the chorus, are we?
Timestamp, yes.
Yep, 7:44.
Now that's the 8th fret E string power chord. Palm mute and do it loads of times. Then you do another one of those slides. Yeah, and yes, we can't be bothered to count it. Then you do the same thing, 2 strings, 1 string down.
1 string down.
And then you do after you do that, you do 8, 9, 10, and then palm mute a lot. And then 10, 9, 8, palm mute a lot. Then back into the slide, so that would sound like.
He was a depressed soul, a depressed soul, depressed soul. Everything, nothing went right for him. He was never glad, so they called him the depressed soul. Now to teach them the solo. Right, 9, 10, I guess.
So solo is not too hard, I suppose. We got solo and outro left to do. Right?
Yep, solo now. Teach him solo.
Right, so after you do a slide, so what that is, you do 10, 8, 10 and bend up slowly like that on the G string. Then you do 8 on the B and E string, just to give a little. Do it very short. Then you repeat the G string thing. Wait. And then then you go up the scale and then down the scale, and that is just A. Like that. So that is 10, 8 on the D, and then 10, 9, 8 on the A, and then 11, 10, 11 on the E, and then back to the 8 on the A where you do a power chord. So that is and then you just do a little hammer on a pull-off like that. So that is 8 and 10. So little hammer on pull-off, and then you do 11, 10 on the E where you do the power chord again. So and then that's where you go 10, 8, 10, 8, 10 on the E, and then 8, 9, 10 on the A, and then 8, 10 on the D, 8, 10 on the G, and on that 10th you slide to the 12th fret, like that.
So is that it for the solo?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
And then and you do the 12th fret a few times, and then you go to the 10th. So I've still got to teach that bit, so don't rush me, I think. And then you do the same thing 2 frets down, but on the last time you bend up. So then 10th fret on the D and the G. And then you just go 8 on the D and the G, and then 10, 9, 8 on the A and D, and then 11th on the E, and then power chord 8th fret of the E string. That's the solo done.
Right, so, and now at 12:35 we're teaching the outro, finally. Now, here's
and
the
then that's
outro.
after the piano instrumental.
Yep.
And then that just does a little, which is just the A, D, A on the 8th fret power chord on the A string. And then slide to the 10th fret. And then do A, D, A again.
A, D, A, yes.
Go back to the 8th fret. And then do 8th fret E string. Do 6th fret E string, and then you go like that. And that is just I believe a C minor 7, which is just power chord, but you bar it over here. So instead of just you do all the strings like that, and that would sound like.
Cool, and that is for our lesson today. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Now, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.